Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm bringing you tips from a happily married woman. Her name is April London Mitchell. No need to talk too much. Let's listen.
As a happily married woman, I just want to give a little bit of advice to the women that's about to get married or really thinking about getting married. Marry the man that he is and not the man that you think he will be one day. If you don't trust him now, what you think gonna happen when y'all get married? It don't matter.
Oh, that's a solid one right now. Marry the man he is and not the man you think he will be one day. Because I hear a lot of ladies say, oh, he will change when we get married. I know once he get married, he will change.
Come together. The issues that you have before you get married are the issues you're gonna have after you get married. Lift that man up with your words, whether he hear it or not, whether you in front of him or not, whether you saying it to him or not. And this the big one, when you mad at him or not. I know when we get mad as women, boy, we know how to cut with the tongue, okay? When it comes to your husband, I was about to say your man, but we're talking about husbands right now. When it comes to your husband, it is imperative that you speak life into and over and about that man. When I say I wish I had learned this so much sooner, but I've literally seen the power of doing so. If and when you get upset, do not call your girls right away. Do not call your family right away. Sit with it.
Do you know that even as a single girl, this thing she just said is so true. I'm even saying it in terms of even my friends and my family. Not bad mouthing my friends where my family is, because he has his own repercussions. Is I think so. It's now that I came to that realization that I've come to understand the importance of this advice when people say it, because even as a single girl, I'm mindful the way I talk about my friends where my family is, the same way I'm mindful I talk about my family where my friends are, because the way I talk about them, that's the eyes and the perspective of view, vice versa. I don't know if that makes sense. So I get this advice very well.
Sit with your anger. Sit with your sadness. Sit with your confusion. And take all of it to God. Every last piece of it. Okay? And you remind God, this is so important. I wish. I wish I'd known this sooner. You take all of it to God. And when you take it to God, you talk to God like this. Okay, God, I feel like I'm doing everything I can. Your turn. Your turn, God. And what I found is that God responds to that. You know why? Because what does the word say? He is not a man that he should lie.
True.
When I say when I've come with my whole heart and I'm like, God, I need you to do something. Because I'm doing my best. Okay? You see that I'm doing my best. God steps in. Now, this the thing. It don't always come in the form that you think it should. You think it should come, God should come to the rescue and to him on behalf of you. No, honey. Sometimes God comes right to you and say, okay, are you ready to work on XYZ? And you be like, hold on, wait. No. You need to go there. Talk to him. He the one with the problem. No. See, y'all are one. So if you over here nagging about this, and I know you don't like to nag, but it's coming off as nagging to him, guess what? We need to work on some communication skills. I know you ain't gonna want to hear it, but trust me when I say this. Sometimes it's something that we can do with ourselves, okay? So don't forget, while you point that finger, it's a whole bunch of them pointing back at you. Okay? Just a little tidbit. Talk lovingly to that man. He's your husband. Talk to him like you like him. Okay? And I don't mean every single time you open your mouth, you gotta be, a Stepford wife. That's not what we're talking about. I'm just talking about, remember when you were dating and you were talking to him in a soft, loving way.
I saw a video of a man addressing two teenagers. He was telling them, he met them randomly, at the mall. So he was, I don't know what got, what made them start talking, but the part of the video where he showed, he was addressing the men like, that in every one of us, that in every man there's a king in that the man, there's also a fool in the man. Just the same way there's a queen in a woman, and there's also a fool in that. So that when you address the king in that man, the king shows up. I know. So, but when you address the fool in the man, the fool shows up. So you can imagine what the two personalities are gonna come with when they show up. So I think it's also important that we understand it. Even in a normal human being, there's a way you address your fellow human being. Like, there's a way you address them. I don't need to talk too much about. So this is very, very solid, solid.
Do the same thing. Just because now y'all married, just because y'all got kids, not just because y'all got history, that don't give you the right to start tearing him down. Trust me on this. God, I wish I had known this sooner, okay? When you talk softly, when you talk lovingly to your man, I promise you, you can get so much more done, so much more accomplished, and you just feel good, because I need you to remember this part, that you chose this man. So if you go and talk so negatively about this man to whoever want to listen, just remember, it's going to come back on you, because you chose this man. This is a reflection of you. So if he can't do nothing right, and he ain't getting the job done, and he's falling short in all these different areas, you chose that man. Not only did you choose that man, you chose to stay with that man. So remember, when you constantly complaining about the man that you chose, it's a reflection on you. I'm not saying that everybody's flaws is a reflection of you, but what I'm saying is you decided to marry the man. So you have got to decide if you're going to stay in this marriage, if you're going to do what it takes in this marriage to make this marriage last and work. When it comes to a crossroad where things might be really, really difficult, and you're trying to decide if you're going to stay, if you're going to leave, this is something that you can do, something that you can control. Because remember, we can't control what other people are doing. We can't make them do nothing. We can't stop them from doing nothing. But what you can do is run to self-development. If your husband ain't doing what he's supposed to do, you look at yourself in the mirror and say, what am I supposed to be doing? Is there something I'm supposed to be doing? Oh, you could be working out. Oh, okay. You said you wanted to work out, but you're not working out. Okay, but you're so concerned about what he not doing or what he doing. Why don't you make sure that you working out? Okay, you said that you want to eat better. Oh, okay, but you still not eating better, but you still so worried about what he doing and what he not doing. Okay, you said you wanted to go outside and get some vitamin D, get some sun, but you still staying in the house. Okay, but you still work. You see, revert the attention back on yourself, because you are a part of the marriage. So if you're needing to do something, go ahead and do it, because you can be a reflection of him, or you can reflect off on him. He will absorb what you're doing. Okay, don't be so wrapped up and consumed with what he doing and what he ain't doing and what he ain't doing right. What do you need to be doing right for yourself? I promise you, this will actually help your relationship.
This is a very, very solid advice. Focus on what you need to do. And when you spend much energy focusing on what you need to do, you stop seeing all the negative that you're focusing on. And the thing is, what I've also come to realize in life is, even though we hear it always, but see, anything you focus on actually magnifies. When you're always focusing on the negative aspect of your husband, or the man you're in a relationship, or the woman you are in a relationship, you keep seeing the negative always, because that's what you're focusing on. When you focus on the good, because at the end of the day, you chose the person. I like the fact that she nailed on it. You chose that person, so it's a reflection of you at the end of the day. And like I said in the other video, everybody choose who they like, or who they align with. In future you might not like the person, but at the end of the day, you were the person that chose the person. So at the end of the day, choose right. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.